Hello, hello. Alright, who do I want to run today? How close are these girls to getting... Oh, not very close. Damn it, they're not even close. Buh. I don't really want to spend my carrots to get them there either. Right. We have our new card. How far did I get it on the level? 32. What other wit cards do I have? Not many. I have a stamina 35, which is good, and it's actually event plus. I also have a 30 wit card here that isn't fully leveled. No, it is fully leveled. My wit cards are decent on this account. I could run a wit girl. I just ran Biwa last night, so let's see what I ran last night. Three and Guts. I think I'm taking that Guts card out and replacing it with a Speed card. Because that was a kind of a whiffed run yesterday. Stream says Apex. Oh, on Twitch? Shit. I'll change that. I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna restart it. Alright. I lied. I lied. We're not playing Apex. This is not Apex. Alright, let's try again with... Wait. Does she have medium races in her career? She does. Or she has mile. So I want to give her somebody that's going to give her a mile buff. I have to organize my collection of Umas. Hello, Cheese! Welcome! What do I got here? These stats are so bad. How many mile races? Because if she only has one, I don't particularly care if she loses it. Her debut is a mile, and this one is a mile. The rest of these are longs and mediums. I think I'm gonna just maybe stick with this unless I can find a better Uma. I doubt I will. Because I mainly care about the stats. The stats are more important to me. That is terrible. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. The vodka's actually solid. Let's just check these skills. We're not a front runner, so we're gonna get rid of this card in exchange for the Dober card. And we're gonna trade out this card for King Halo. And we're going to take my brother's... Where is it? My brother's super special week. Alright, we got the special week. Unfortunately, this is not a level 35, which I would prefer. But I do not have enough points. So we're gonna have to stick with this. Hello, hello. If you are new to my channel, we will be watching races in 4x speed until we get to the end of the race. Or like the end, the final straight of the race. And we are skipping through most of the events, because I want to get through as many runs as I can tonight. I will be streaming for about 4-ish hours. That's really good early. Extra energy is always good. Guess we're doing your power. And if anybody wants me to review the new cards that have come out, and the new Umas that have dropped, the wedding Umas, to say whether or not they're worth actually picking up, we can also talk about that if someone wants to do that. Ah, my hair is doing weird things. Nice! The mood up is so good. You only want to focus on your strongest card when you're leveling, for anybody who is new to this game or looking for any kind of advice in this game. So like first priority when leveling skills is to pick a skill that has the most people in it. And your second priority is you want to look for your strongest cards. So for me, the borrowed card that my brother is lending me is the strongest card in this set. It's gonna give me the most stats. That special week card is so strong. Currently. We don't want to do extra training. And I generally don't take extra training because the energy is super useful. We'll take the guts training. Stamina training. Let's see if we can get one more power training before we end. Not really. I'll check the wit training. So generally speaking, before your first debut, it's a really good idea to like front load power, because power is what's gonna help you get past that maiden debut. Power and speed is what's gonna get you past the maiden debut a lot quicker. If you miss that maiden debut victory, you're gonna end up wasting a turn doing it. She does not have proficiency in Mile, or it's not high proficiency in Mile, so I'm already anticipating her losing this, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Biwa is so big compared to these little Umas. She's got solid enough speed and stamina, so she might be able to just win this. But we'll see in the final stretch how this goes. Never didn't have it! Nice. Okay. I'm actually surprised at how far she had a lead. But this is good, this is good. So we are running a wit build. We're trying to maximize her proficiency in wit. So, generally speaking, with each Uma that you're running, you're gonna have a growth rate and certain skills that they're better with. I don't care about guts because it's a weak stat until the mid-season, until the overwork, the rework on the guts skill. But she has 20% bonus gain in wit, so I am running 3 speed, 3 wit. If you want to see her card log, this is her card log. This is upsetting that I'm 35 fans shorts of running in this race, because now I have to take a race that I don't want to run. Just to appease the conditions of Asahi. Alright, what do we have in 9 turns? The best race that I can run in 9 turns is the daily high here. Yeah, they're all mile runs. So we're just gonna take the daily high. Why wit? Because Biwa specifically gets a 20% buff to wit. So you see the growth rate percentages? She gets a 10% bonus on any kind of training. So there's 2 types of ways that you get stats. There's through trainings, and then there's flat stats. So through trainings means that anytime you do a training, you know how when you run speed, you also get power. When you run stamina, you also get guts. When you run power, you also get stamina. Any stats you earned through a training will be increased by 10% for guts and 20% for wit. So for example, when I run her in a speed, if I run a speed training, she's not going to get any of the bonus stats because her bonus skills are wit and guts. But if I run a wit, she will get an extra 20% on whatever is being offered. It's already calculated into this number that you see here. So most people don't think about it. But you'll start to notice that like if I click through this, you see the base 10? This is base 10. Everything is base 10, and then there are bonuses added to it. So because she gets a 20% bonus on wit, when you think about that, on a standard training, once you have like max friendship with everybody, on a standard training, if you do a training that has the bonuses that she's proficient in, that could be anywhere from 5 extra skill points to 10 extra skill points, depending on how many people are on that training. And that's a big difference at the end of the game when you have, what is it? There's 24 rounds per year, and then there's 2.5 years. So in 60 rounds, if you have bonus proficiency in 15 of those rounds that you're running a training that your character is proficient in, that's equivalent to another, 50 to 100 stat points. That's massive. That's a huge difference. Now, I'm not saying you have to utilize those and they're make or break, but why not play into the advantages that a character offers you? Your priority in the beginning of the game should always be to get your friendship meters to at least the gold. They don't have to be max, but at least gold. And for Biwa, because she's a wit-based character... let's hand them out together. Because she's a wit-based character, she'll trigger skills more, and if you have good wit support cards, they actually heal you more when they're max leveled. Meaning when your friendship meter is max, not like the card itself. What do I want here? Let's do power. And also, when picking what training to do, you should always prioritize trainings that have the actual friends, your support cards, over trainings that have the reporter or the director. Not saying that the reporter or the director is bad, but in order of operations, I would say your friends are most important. The friends support cards are most important, then the director, then the reporter. Because at the end of the URA finals, the director gives you the most bonus stats. So you would like to get her to gold max in order to get those bonus stats. The reporter, even at max level, will only get you 5 per stat point per stat, which is not a crazy amount. Whereas the director will give you 15 per stat, which can be a big deal. You're talking about 15 times 5. You know, that's 75 additional stat points. So, for example, you see I have a training here with a reporter, and I have a friend, and I have 2 friends on this training, and I have 2 friends on this training. I'm gonna take a training that has 2 friends on it over the reporter. Teach her how to use her knees. What skill is that? Oh, we're not a front runner, so we don't care about that skill. I want to get as many of my characters to gold on the friendship meters. Next turn is my race. I swear, Special Week is like adverse to being around friends. She like almost never groups up. Can we buy a skill? We cannot buy a skill. That's a decent wit training, but... Actually, this is a medium race next round. I'd rather run the medium race. So we're gonna take that training, and then we're gonna run the medium race. She is most proficient in Pacer, so it is what it is. I think our stat lines look pretty good for now. We do need to up our speed more. Oh my god. Please. That's gonna burn her stamina so much early. She is in second place though. Alright, come on, Biwa, you gotta make your move. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Noms, I figured it out. Biwa's bodysuit is actually got okay, so she has safety shorts on underneath her her skirt. Most of the girls have safety shorts on underneath their skirts or dresses. Her safety shorts have leg cutouts equivalent to her skirt cutouts. Which is wild, because that means her safety shorts come up to her waist in order to, like, actually have a waistband. Hello, Kogorasu. Welcome, welcome. Gotta keep an eye on a prize. Alright, we made our race. It was annoying we had to run that extra race for 25 fans. I mean, maybe her legs get really hot. I don't know. Alright, I can't really buy any useful skills to me, so we're just gonna take the race. See, if you see that faint purple outline on the inside, that's her safety shorts. And when you think about it, because of where those hip cutouts are, that means that those shorts are like waist trainer shorts and they come up really high. It means that those shorts, like the waistband of the short has to be in this level of her body, which is hilarious to think about. It keeps us from imagining what's underneath. That's why I said to Nam, who's watching on Twitch, I said to Nam that she's probably got the most risque outfit out of most of the Umas. The only one that probably beats her is what is her name? Kiseki? Because she's got, like, the biggest booba cutout. Well, it's not even a cutout, it's just the shirt, the way the shirt is shaped. And for me, it's just like, how are you girls running with this kind of clothing? Because I've run before, and running with clothing like that... Well, for Biwa, not so much, because she still has the safety shorts. But for the girls that are running with, like, large boob windows or dresses that sit at your shoulders or have no straps at all, trying to run in that... Yeah, Fuji Kiseki, that's her full name. I just think it's very impractical, but this is anime. This is Japan, we don't care about impracticality here. No, Nam, I think it's the opposite. Taiki Shuttle does not rely strongly on what she's wearing because of how busty she is. Her boobs are what's holding it up. She just has pasties on them. Like, you know, she's got, like, sticky tape, double-sided tape. Alright, can she break through here? I don't know if she can. But it is a mile run, so I'm not really worried if she loses this. Yeah, she's getting blown away. She came in third, that's not that bad. Considering she's only got a B proficiency, that's okay. Actually, she almost came in second. So not bad. I don't care about this race, like I said, because it's a mile and she only has a B in proficiency. And it's not a high-risk race. Anything can happen in anime, in real life, there are regulations. Some of these accessories can hinder horses. Absolutely. I agree, Nam. I didn't say that clothes should work like that. I'm just saying that... I think that's how it works in Taiki's case, at least. Alright, hit the wit training, take the 20% failure. I'm gonna hit the wit training. I do like the Major Adober card a lot. It's really pretty. No, I don't want to take it twice, though. Alright, we're gonna rest. Oh my god, stop it. Get out of here, Nice Nature. Yeah, we're gonna take this down a turn. I need to get special up to her peak. This is some doo-doo trainings right now. I don't really want to hit stamina again. But we're gonna hit stamina again. Yes, huge wit training right there. Are we just gonna front load wit trainings, I guess? Don't you trust your friends? I want the skill points. Alright, I have a massive amount of skill points right now. Watching a friend pull for Mayana wedding and he got air group wedding 4 times. It was, I mean, having a 3 limit break Mayano, or rather having, actually, sorry, not limit break because it's not a card. Having, because that's, what is that, 90 times 4? That's a 4-star and halfway to a 5-star for Air Groove Wedding. It's unfortunate because the Air Groove Uma is kind of like, she's alright. She's a clear pace chaser, but she's not nearly as strong as the Mayano. If you're gonna get one of them, Mayano is definitely the preferred. But getting 4, how many pulls did he do? That's kind of wild. I'm not pulling for Mayano or Air Groove. As much as I would like a character that has Murmur and Swing Maestro on the same character, I'm not doing it. Alright, I don't really want to take these skills until I hit first. So we're going to take Stamina to spare. We're going to sit on the rest of our points. Oh, that's a good training. And that'll get her to gold. Nice. 13? 13 10 pulls or 13 single pulls? Oh, a gold. Okay, it's gold. So for those of you who don't know, there are 2 types of inspirations. There's 2 types of inspiration. There's inspiration that's white and blue, and there's inspiration that's gold. When you get the inspiration that's gold from the Goddess Fountain, it's overall a better inspiration pull. Spark. 13 10 pulls. Oof. So he's like literally... He's 3/4 of the way there to a pity. Is he gonna try and pity it? How do you tell the difference again? Okay, so when you see the animation of the 2 legacy Umas that you picked running into the distance, there's a light that comes from where they're running. And that light will be blue or that light will be gold. So when the light is gold, you'll get an inspiration spark that is rare. So for me, I got the medium aptitude, which is like really good for Biwa because she's strong in medium races. And it usually results in more skills. So she also got Hydrate, which is extremely useful because now if I get a special week to give me Gourmand, I'll have Gourmand and Hydrate at a discount. Damn, Mayano must be his waifu then. We're gonna take Corner Adept, because Corner Adept is a great skill. And we're gonna run in this medium race. I'm waiting for Summer Marzensky and Christmas Ogre Cap. Those are who I'm saving cards for. Not that I have a lot saved right now, because I did dump some into support cards. I have about 4,000 saved right now. Ah, stop it. That's the second time you've late started. In 3 races. 4 races. Teo and Urara. My current favorite is, it is actually currently Marzensky, though I will say that, Teo probably is in my top 3, and Vodka is also in my top 3. But once Gold City comes out, Gold City... I don't know if I'm actually gonna roll for Gold City. I'm probably gonna just save for the Summer Marzensky and roll, because that's the banner that comes after Gold City. Teo is yours, back off. Bro. I'm gonna roll for who I like, and besides, I have a 4-star anime Teo on my phone account. And she's actually nearly 5-star. Super Creek MVP? Rice Shower Best Girl? You know what's funny, Kogurasu? I actually picked Rice Shower on my... I have 2 accounts. I have a phone account and I have a PC account. This is my PC account. Don't ask me why I didn't system link the accounts. I chose not to. Oh, Viva Los is also a very good choice. I burned my 3-star ticket voucher immediately on Rice Shower just because I thought she was super cute. Oh no. She's gonna lose to Winning Ticket because Winning Ticket has high speed. This is a 2nd place? Yeah, this is a 2nd place. But yeah, I burned it on Rice Shower and then I'm like, why does this Uma always make herself sad? And then I got really mad at Rice Shower and didn't play with Rice Shower for like 2 weeks. And then I watched the anime, and then I realized that Rice Shower is amazing, and started playing with her, and like, I figured out how to win with her. But my god, she was on my shit list for a while. Cause she just kept tanking runs with being sad. I just didn't understand her emotions, man. I don't want to hit this gut training, but we're gonna hit the gut training. Why is my stamina so damn high? Oh, because of my legacy Umas. That's why. Yeah, I think my goal is to actually keep the accounts separate because I like having an account that's a little more specialized. So my phone account is kind of where I experiment with things and like kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at for the polls and stuff. So it's kind of my account that I waste stuff on. This account is behind my phone account. My phone account is actually doing a lot better than this account, just purely on the polls that I got. I have more diversity in polls on this account, but the concentration of duplicate polls that I have on my phone account makes the account better because I have more limit broken cards. I have no intention of ever, like, cross-platforming my 2 accounts. This one is, like, strictly a streaming account. But, unfortunately, I have much better runs on my phone account because I can do that anywhere. And I can only do the ones on my PC account when I'm actually home on my PC. But it is a good strategy because on my phone account, I have a 8-star... I have two 8-star stamina Umas that I am using as my support Umas now. And I can use them to support my own account, which is my 2nd account, which is super useful because I friended my own account, obviously. But you have to be willing to put in the time and effort to play on more than one account. And most people are not willing to do that. Alright, can Biwa pull it out? Let's see. By the way, Nam, have you looked into the Umapure website that I told you about? I strongly recommend it. Have I played the JP version? So, no, short answer is no, I have not played the JP version. My brother actually played the JP version, and... Oh my god, this is gonna be really close, isn't it? God damn it. She doesn't have that, she doesn't have speed. Raise her wit, girl! Her wit is higher than most Umas at this point in the game. Let's be real, she has a freaking D in Uma, in wit. She has a D in Uma. She has a D in wit. In classic year, most girls don't get that. I don't want to take that wit training. I want to take the guts training. Yeah, so my brother actually introduced me to this game. I told myself I wasn't gonna play it, and then at 11:30 at night on a Saturday, I decided to download the game, and I've been deep in the Umaverse ever since. We're gonna take a rest because we're about to head into summer. Can we not do this right now? Let's get Ancient Flask to gold. Raising my chance to hit this. Oh, I know, I definitely need more speed. We're gonna take the 30 on the wit training. 37 is really good. What do we got here? Let's take the power. You know, it's really funny also, Koga, because my brother's like, he had been playing the game for a year before the global release came out. And he's just like, you should play this game, you should just play this game. I can't read the game in Japanese, I'm not gonna play it. Then the global release happens, and he's like, you should play this game, you should play this game. And I said, I don't want to play this game because you literally don't stop talking about it. And then I decided to play the game. So I was like vehemently against the game because he wouldn't shut up about it. And then I ended up really liking the game, so... 'Tis what it is. Okay, 28. It's kind of just like the peer pressure thing, you know? You don't want to just do stuff because, oh, that's bad. She's now got a normal mood for this race. That's not good. We're gonna take Hydrate. And we're gonna go for 777 next. I don't think she's gonna win this race, but we'll see. But yeah, it was kind of like the peer pressure thing. It was just like, you know, someone doesn't stop talking about something forever. You got a 9-star sprint, 8 long, and 9-star dirt? Were you intentionally trying to get those sparks? If not, that's like really good that you just happened to get those. That's fair, Koga. It's very fortunate that me and my 2 siblings both... Oh, you got them from the website? That's good, that's good. It's very fortunate for me that my siblings all like anime. So my sister and brother both like anime. My sister won't play this game, mostly because she's not really a gamer. But it's nice that we can share interests. Alright, we're gonna speed this up because this is a long race, and we're gonna be here forever. Alright, we're catching up on the front runners. But Seiyun Sky is just kind of I don't know if Fiwa can pull all the way to the front, but she should be able to get to at least second place, I would say. Oh, she's making her move. Is she doing it? She's doing it! She's doing it! Nah, so our sister, like, the one thing she isn't is really a gamer. If she's a gamer in any sense, it's a comfy gamer. So she likes games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, things like that. Things that are just like comfy farm sim games. She loves those kind of games. She's not really, That's really interesting that they don't like anime. Because usually those topics kind of crisscross and cross-pollinate. But yeah, my sister's a huge One Piece fan. She does watch other anime. She likes JJK. She likes Attack on Titan. Those are her big three right now. I kind of tend to lead to more like slice of life-y animes. Alright, we need to do some recreation. I want to take this Japan Cup, but I don't know if she's going to be able to win this. We're going to try. So another tip for this game, Nom. If you're trying to... So, when you see that the fan triangle, you know, the number of fans, you're more into idol anime. So you watched Oshino... what is it? Oshinoko Ko? Is that the anime? I haven't watched the second season. I need to watch the second season. But no. So in this... A big tip for trying to maximize your rating in this game... Oshinoko is a very good anime. When you run your career, you want to get your fan score to legend, if you can. The legend threshold is at 320,000 fans. So if you're running an UMA that can do medium races, you should always take the Japan Cup, and you should shoot to have 120 to 150,000 fans by beginning of senior year. That's your target goal. If you hit 150,000 fans by beginning of senior year, you unlock the ability to upgrade your skill for Valentine's Day, the fan festival, and then the last one is Christmas. I also heard that Oshinokoi Season 3 is coming soon. I'm excited for that. So, by Valentine's Day, which is early February senior year, if you have 70,000 fans, you'll upgrade your trainee skill. FanFest happens at the end of April, I believe? I have not watched Love Live. I also haven't heard anything about it either. So at FanFest, that's another chance for you to upgrade your skill, and you need 120,000 fans to upgrade your skill. And then at Christmas, I believe you need 150,000 to upgrade your skill. So you have 3 chances to upgrade your skill. She's not catching that Rudolph. That Rudolph is gone. Okay, second place is not bad. Second place, not too bad. Since we already know that our character is lacking skills, second place is actually very good. So, why I say the Japan Cup is a big must. The Japan Cup is one of the most high-value races for fans. So you want to be at Platinum, or preferably Star, but if you can get high Platinum, which would be like 150,000 fans, by beginning of senior year, you're in great condition. The two most high-valued races are the Japan Cup and the Aramakinen. Why? Because if you win the Japan Cup and you win the Aramakinen, that's equivalent value of 100,000 fans. Because even though it says that they are only valued at 30,000 fans, if you come in first place, you get another, like, 50% bonus on that. So it's actually valued at, like, 45 to 50,000 fans if you come in first place. True, Kogurasu, you may not, depending on the Uma's story that you're running, because some of them also have these races built into their story. Why I try to run that is because if you're looking to boost your end rating at the end of the career, having max fans, so having legend tier fans, 320 or higher, adds 350 points to your overall rating, which could be the make or break between a B+ and an A run. Alright, now we're starting to get speed trainings, which is what we need. Do I want to try and run her in the Aramakinen? She might be able to pull it off. The mood is the problem here, not her skills, honestly. That getting that double mood down was really unfortunate. So, like, if you had to choose between running in the Osaka High versus the Japan Cup, I would pick the Japan Cup 100% of the time because the value that it offers you. Osaka High, I think, is like 13,000 fans. When you add the multiplier to that, when you come in first place, it only equals out to about 20,000 fans. So if you could waste one turn to get 20,000 fans versus wasting one turn to get 50,000 fans, I'd always take the 50,000 fans, hands down. On a single run, you can't really max out to 320 unless you do a few extra races, but it's not necessary. That's true, Kogurasu, but at this point on my phone account, because my phone account is so much further ahead of my PC account, I'm at the point where I'm min-maxing some of the runs, so I can get myself to where I'm within literally 5,000 fans of 320, so I don't waste any turns going beyond 320, but I still hit that critical threshold of getting the bonus ranking points. I'm pushing for A+ ranks right now. She's in a good position. She's on the outside in 5th place. That's pretty good. She might be able to pull this out. Teo's in the lead, which means she won't be able to trigger her skill. Unless Top Gun and Biwa challenge her. But Biwa's not triggering any of her skills, so she's gonna fall behind. Fourth? Not the best, not the worst. No, mood was definitely an issue here. That was an unfortunate raffle. Yeah, this is a bad run. That mood issue at the end of the classic year kind of tossed the run. Because we shouldn't be this low in fans at this point in the game. Okay. And it doesn't help that we're only getting 1 or 2 person trainings on the critical trainings. If you're looking for like high tier runs, Nam, you should try to aim to have at least 1 stat in B by the time you enter senior year. If you have more than 1 stat in B, then you're sitting pretty. See, this one was blue. Now, if you look at the background, when I hit go, you'll see that the star is blue in the back, the light. So this is just a normal inspiration. Ooh, but she hit URA final, which is kind of good for her, because she doesn't have any speed buffs. Oh my god, what a wit training, holy crap. Alright, so we didn't actually get any skill upgrades here, so we're gonna take Redshift. Redshift is a really good skill. Cut and Drive is also gonna be really good for Biwa. I was hoping I'd get them at a better discount than what I got them for, but we didn't get any skill upgrades from our inspirations. Pardon my sniffles. I need a tissue. Why are you in the lead? This is a long run, so we're gonna speed it up. Okay, she used Stamina to Spare, which is an early skill, so that's good. She's positioned really well. Alright, last corner. Let's see what happens. Rice Shower is coming up on our side. Redshift activated. I don't know if it's enough to get her the win, though. She doesn't have the stamina, it looks like. Third place. It's looking like third place. Ooh, that was close. She beat Rice by a little inch. Yeah, we're losing too many races, so this run is kind of a little bit of a wash right now. I think I just don't have the right legacy Umas to support a strong race with Biwa. Running a whip build with Biwa. Alright, that's a free mood up. We'll take that. We're just gonna take another rest because we're gonna go into the Takarazu Kinen and we don't... Why did you get sleep deprived twice in a row? That's unfortunate. Okay, Gourmand. Great. We'll take Gourmand. It's a lot of pace chasers. Dude, I know, but you know what? I always say, like, sleep deprived sucks, but I'd rather her to get just flat sleep deprived and not get the Night Owl debuff. I always look at that silver lining. She didn't Night Owl, and there you go. She's good to go. Because Night Owl is honestly... Getting Night Owl or Slacker into summer training is literally the worst thing in the world. And it's happened to be way too many times. That's true. Front running is definitely my favorite right now too. I really want to like late surgers, but I just currently do not have the right power cards to make them function well. My power cards are very weak. She's in a weird position. I don't know if she's gonna be able to pull out of this position. Oh, look at that. Maybe she will. Okay, Biwa, I see you. Yeah, late surgers are really difficult right now because there are not many strong power cards to supplement them. And they really need power to execute the last push at the end of the run. End closers are a little easier because the end closers tend to conserve stamina. So they're really only using their power and velocity increases in a short burst. Whereas late surgers, they need a little more time. And there's currently not good power cards to supplement that. Especially not on my accounts right now. Both of my accounts are very weak on power cards. Alright, let's get some good trainings, please. This is really upsetting. Well, Haru is also difficult because she doesn't have high initial stats to begin with. But yeah, it definitely compounds her difficulty for sure. I don't want to take a guts training if I can avoid it. You know what, we'll just take the guts training. But is that card out in global? I don't think it is, right? Nom, that's why I said... So, go on the Umapure website and look for someone with a 9-star stamina card. What really, really changed my runs from B pluses to A's was having a 9-star Legacy Uma to pull from. Getting that extra push on stamina makes running medium races so much easier. And as long as you have one or two healing skills, the recovery skills, running longs really isn't that hard either. Well, not necessarily, Koga, because it looks like from what I'm seeing right now, we're at 1.5 acceleration on the game. It might just be like a year and a half to 2 years, not 3. Because we're gonna get... I think they're aiming to get Christmas Ogre to actually come out on Christmas. Which puts her way ahead of the original schedule. Alright, we just picked up Gourmand. We're not running Late Surger. She cannot run Late Surger. Which sucks because we have these really good skills for Late Surger. I want 777. Up-tempo is really useful. I do want to grab Cut and Drive, which I think is really important right now. So we're going to take Cut and Drive, then we're going to go Super 7. I don't know, we're kind of at 1 banner per week right now. People were anticipating that the Mayano Air Groove banner was going to come out September 10th, so second week of September. We're getting it at the end of August, which is way sooner than anticipated. So it's possible. Definitely possible. Well, we have been getting double banners a lot, so I think it is possible. We'll see. It might not be, like, on Christmas, it might be, like, a week or two after, but that's much closer than the original projection was, like, March. Alright, can she pull it out in the last stretch here? Home stretch haste! Nope, she doesn't have the speed. That's okay. That's okay. Christmas Ogre is pretty much still meta from what I hear, despite coming out really early in the game. I really need to get her speed up more. It needs to be way higher than where it's at. Like, is it worth it for me trying to run this? The trainings are, like, kind of shite. So we're gonna just run it. I think I need to run her 4 speed 2 wit instead of 3 speed 2 wit. We're gonna try that on the next run. She needs the extra speed catalyst. Because running 3 speed and 3 wit is resulting in her also not having enough power. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, so you've been playing for a long time, Koga. Alright, her winning this is kind of huge right now. Six speed? That sounds crazy, but you guys are running completely different scenarios than us, right? You're running scenarios where the cap is 2200, isn't it? I don't have enough, right? Oh, I do have enough. Triple S is gonna help with this long race. I think we'll be able to win URA, but this is not the run I was hoping for. I think I'm gonna shift my cards. Like I said, I'll add another speed card. And I'll take out one of the wit cards. Probably, unfortunately, this one. Using Gourmand this early is not good. But she's holding her position. There's 777. It's a really early redshift, I think. Actually, no, it's probably okay. This is gonna be close, because I think Narita is gonna be able to gap close this. Nah, she triggered home stretch ace. It's over! It's Jova for them. What do you mean by the AI always picks the safest choice, so you need to still manually intervene? We'll take the 42 wit. It'll give me the energy for the next 2 trainings, which is kind of critical. Alright, after this run, I'm just letting everyone know I'm going to get a tissue, so I will get up for a little bit. For example, if there's a rainbow on speed training, the AI goes for the random race instead. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Gormand mid-race, okay. Pretty much precisely on the mid-race. 777s. Red shift. Winning QED, nice. Nice. We won't break 320,000 fans, but we will get over yeah, this is a very weak run. I guess we're waiting for up-tempo. Okay, prepared to pass is also useful for her. I should be able to pick up both of them by the time I finish the URA. Oh, that was a very early trigger. Stop getting rushed! That's a way too early use of that. That's not good. Probably because she got rushed. Here we go! She has to catch up to her. If she triggers her ability, we're kind of screwed. Alright, she got her, okay. Ooh, but winning ticket is catching up fast. Holy shit. It's gonna be really close. It's gonna be really close. Alright, less close than I thought it was gonna be. Very nice, very nice! Alright, last training, I guess. This is all I'm gonna get. Pretty much, Koga. I did watch season 2. I have to... Did I watch season 3 yet? No, I actually finished season 3. That was season 3. I did finish season 3. I'm vehemently awaiting for season 4. We're gonna take up tempo. And then we'll pick up Prepare to Pass on the back end of this race. OVA after season 1. I haven't watched the movies. I still need to watch, what is that, Cinderella Grey? And, like, all of the interim things. I'm slowly working my way through them. I don't have a lot of time for anime. As much as I would like, at least. I know, it'll keep me tided over until season 4 comes out, which is not soon enough. Alright. Here she goes, she's making her move. Redshift plus QED is so good. Can she catch Grass Wonder, though? Oh, she passed her. She's in the lead. Home stretch haste, let's go! It's over! Nice! Alrighty. So yeah, I managed to pull out a win on this run, even though it was not the best run. Could have definitely been better. She lost a lot of... Not lost, but she didn't place first in a lot of races that she should have. I'm not really worried about timeline, Koga, because, like, it's pretty clear that Season 2 of the anime happened in the middle of Season 1, technically, because Suzuka is still in America when Teo and McQueen are racing in Season 2. And then by the end of Season 2, Suzuka comes back to watch Teo win the Outer Makinen, which happens right before the Dream Cup at the end of Season 1. So, they're pretty good at, like, making the timeline clear. I do want to watch the Ogre Cap one, though. I heard it's very good. This should be a B+ run, though not a very good one, I would say. Yeah, just in the edge of B+. We did not get a good spark off of that. It was a gut spark. Alright, I'm gonna go get a tissue. I will be right... Yeah, you can send the link. I'm gonna be right back. I need a tissue, and I'm gonna go grab a snack, and then I'll do another Biwa run with 4 speed, 3 wit. So I will be right back. I'm gonna put my be right back sign up. Be right back. Plus, where is that? Where is my be right back? Why am I so bad at this? Four speed, 3 wit, she says. You're right, 4 speed, 2 wit. Let's get some more water while we're at it. must you race me into the room, cat? Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have snack. I have tissue box. Very important. Tissue box, very important. Alright. We earned rewards. We earned tokens. Yeah, cat go zoom. So, whenever I feed her, so the bedrooms in my house are upstairs, and my cat's station and the kitchen are downstairs. So, whenever I feed her, she, like, takes 2 bites of the food, and then she has to race me up the stairs. She, like, sees me go up the stairs, and she's like, nah, you can't go up the stairs without me. So she has to race me, and she just kind of zooms up the stairs past me and into the room. Because she knows if she doesn't do that, she will get closed out of the room, because I usually don't allow her in my office when I'm streaming. Because she's a chaotic monster. And needs to be in my face half the time. Alright, we're gonna try Biwa again with a different deck. Slightly different deck. We're gonna pull our guest legacy, Mr. Jordy. And I did like the vodka that I was running. Because I don't think I have any other good power that will also give me Mile. That's not bad, but it doesn't give me Mile. Where is that vodka? She was ear tagged. No, she wasn't. There she was. Oh, she doesn't give me power. She only gives me stamina. But I still think that's better. My cat's the opposite. She avoids me whenever I'm around. Only fears when it's food time. My cat tends to favor my husband over me. So, she just kind of, like, only comes to me when I have food or when it's bedtime. She won't sleep near my husband. She only sleeps near me. Because when she was a kitten, she used to run across his pillow to wake him up. And one day he got pissed off at her so much that he tossed her to the end of the bed. And at the time, she was really small. She was like maybe 3 months old. And she did not like getting thrown to the end of the bed. He didn't throw her on the floor. He just threw her to the end of the bed. And she did not like that. Even though she landed on her feet and everything, she was totally fine. But she did not like it. And she's since learned we don't do that anymore. So we don't bother Dad when he's sleeping. And, so now she only comes to my side at nighttime because she wants nighttime pets. She wants nighttime cuddles. But during the day, if I want to pet her, if I want to cuddle her, it's... And Dad's home, she don't care. She only wants to go to him. But she's my cat. But she likes him. You know what it is? Because I'm the one that has to give her a bath when she gets dirty. I'm the one who cuts her nails. I'm the one who takes her to the vet. I'm the one who does all the bad things. Alright, let's try this again. It should be much more consistent with a 4-speed than a 3-speed. Yes, that's awesome. Getting karaoke on second turn, very good. Okay, we'll take the wit training, I guess. I really want to get another cat friend for her, but I'm not allowed. I feel like she needs a playmate. Because, like, she doesn't play with us. She doesn't like the wand toys very much. Why? Why are you all sitting on wit? Please stop. I don't need wit for debut. I need power. Fine. Hurt my soul. Stamina, guts, wit. Stamina? We're gonna fail debut at this rate. Stop! With the wit trainings! I'm gonna have to force power at this point. Okay, here we go. We'll take the speed training. Take a second speed training. And one more training before... Oh my god, that's huge. Alright, we don't have the power that I would like. I always like to get at least 150 power before I go into this, but we're not that far off, and we will be able to take a skill. We're gonna take Homestead Chase, because it's just such a useful skill. Oh my god, Otaku Master, welcome, crazy. No, not this quote! God damn it. But it's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while, bud.
注目の一番人気8番ビワハヤヒ実力は完全に上位ですね貫禄すら感じてしまいます前目につける先行策で勝利をつかんでほしいですね
The amount of times my brother says that to me is too much. We just talked earlier, what do you mean? Umamusume 揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう先行争いはビワハヤヒデ1番3番1番人気ビワハヤヒデ早くも先頭2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは1番その後3番4番 Were there no front runners? 落ち着かない様子スタミナを切らさないか心配です Never mind? What do you mean never mind? Alright, it doesn't look like there were any front runners, so she's just in the lead as a pace chaser. Ooh, what con are you at? We were just at a con last weekend. We were at Anime NYC. SAC Anime? Where's that? Let me look that up. Sacramento? How big is that con? Is that a big con or is that a little con? It's a big one? Do you think it's worth going to? My brother and I are trying to make a list of cons that we want to go to. He's already been to Anime Fest, which is what was that one in San Diego or LA? I don't remember. But I don't know if I want to make the trip for that one. But if there are other ones that are interesting, we might go. We're thinking of going to PAX Boston this year. Okay, we're gonna take this. How did you fail on that? That was a 4% failure rate. has a not safe for work section. Jesus. Wait. Are you the same person, Kogurasu and Otaku, or are you just both talking about the same con? Which would be crazy. I'm usually not huge into buying merch. I'm usually not into buying merch unless it's... Okay, here's the thing. I was at... I mean, yeah, they gotta keep the kids out. Okay, so you're two separate people. I was at Anime NYC and I was like kind of super excited to be there to see if there were Umamusume merch available. But I think it's too new globally. So a lot of people don't actually know about it yet. Ah, you're not from the US. Where are you from? But there was like no Umamusume merch at Anime NYC, and there was not none. There was very limited. There were just a few vendors who had like keychains, but they were kind of meh. They weren't super cute. And I was sad because I really wanted some merch. Oh, the Philippines. Wait, isn't it like super late? Or actually, is it super early for you right now? There's all famous anime voice actors here, plus they're celebrating their 20th years doing it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's not that early. Okay, I thought it was earlier. But yeah, I do want to go to more cons. I have a lot of fun at cons. It's also just fun to see the fans. The main reason we were at Anime NYC is because we were there for the HoloLive panels. 20% failure rate. Yeah, we're gonna take it. Mainly because I want to get King Halo up. Banana Fiend! Go with the flow is very useful. But I want to get Hydrate next. Yeah, we were at the HoloLive panels for most of the con. I did walk the whole con. I saw everything. I looked through all the merch. I didn't really buy much. In fact, I bought more presents for my friends than myself. Oh, that's actually crazy, Otaku. Because like here in New York, I've only been to the Javits Center and I've been to PAX before in Boston. But I've never Alright. It is, it's fun, but it's also kind of expensive, unfortunately. Like, all in all, the ticket to anime, to Anime NYC was like 150. And then we also went to the HoloLive concert, so that was more money. It was all expensive stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun at Anime NYC because on day 2, when we went to go see the Hollow Stars, there were a bunch of girls there. Because obviously the girls like the Hollow Stars more than the guys like the Hollow Stars. But there was this one girl there who was doing like the penlight dance from Oshinoko. And it was really awesome because she was really good at it. So yeah, you do meet some really interesting people. My brother made some new friends, Hololive fans. I want him to find a girlfriend there, but that's besides the point. Alright, second place. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun at the Hololive panel. More fun than I thought I had. My arms were so tired. Because we were waving pen lights and shit. It was so much fun. Aw, Nam, don't make fun of him even more than I do. Come on. I know. But I can be hopeful for him. My thought process is like, there are a lot of girls there who actually like Hololive. Maybe he'll find one that like wants to go on a date. That's really weird that they do 2 of them. We're gonna take the power training because I want to get her to gold. Stop down-mooding yourself. What do you mean by different stuff? Like different voice actors, you mean? I'm gonna take the rest. They get less mood down? I hope so. I feel like I get trolled by random mood downs, like... I think the one that frustrates me the most is the Teo mood down. The Teo mood down. She doesn't encounter the president on her walk and then she gets sad and I'm just like, but why? 30 to 40 new ones? That's a lot. What do I want here? You have a good amount of speed. I'm gonna still do a speed one because I want Ancient Flash to get up. Look, I know the Prez is cool, but do you really need to mood down because of that? Okay, see, that was a blue one. See, it's blue. It's blue. Blue-white. So just average, which is a bunch of stamina and wit. Not enough to get hydrate because I didn't get enough hints. Otaku, it's kind of like crazy that they choose to live in California because California is not cheap and I don't think that many voice actors get paid very well. Isn't the current JP scenario like 30 races or something? I've heard that the other scenarios other than the URA final has like way more races. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, they can get a lot for autographs. But I'm also thinking, like... They also have to pay for the slot, the booth. I mean, theoretically, Nom, yeah, I would say that sounds accurate. Mostly the same? Okay. I keep seeing, like, a bunch of people put out shorts about, I don't know, what is it, the island training scenario? And I want to play that one. It looks like a lot of fun, but we're supposedly not getting that for a few more months. I think people were projecting that it would be, like, in Q1 of next year. Nice speed training. We'll take that. Yeah, let's take the extra training. Right, what do we want here? We're in the Japan Derby. We could take Hydrate. Stamina to spare. I don't want to take these skills yet. Let's take Hydrate. She doesn't have a lot of stamina right now. She's got speed, though. One moment, I must blow my nose.
パドックでも注目を集める素晴らしい仕上がりですね。見事勝利してダービーウマ娘の夢を掴んでほしいですね。
さて、行こうか。
スタートです。各ウマ娘揃ってき。
Damn, the pack back there. The island scenario is very broken because each specific training gives stats for every training option. Oh, interesting. You can easily get US if you know what you're doing. Oh, interesting. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played the JP version, so I don't know about that stuff yet, but I'm excited for it. Second place. Winning ticket too strong. But yeah, right now I think the thing I'm most excited for in this game is for Ogre, Christmas Ogre, because I already like regular Ogre, so Christmas Ogre is gonna be even better. Ogre Camp is like my spirit animal. All she cares about is running and food and sleep. I don't like running, but I like food and sleep. Stop with the random mood down! Okay, I guess we're doing stamina. Nice speed training. Oh, I have to take it! Ah, damn it! We failed! I had to take it, I had to. It was freaking 70 speed. I had to risk it. I'm not gonna risk another one. It wasn't that high of a failure rate, too. It was 30%? 35%? Not that bad. That's unfortunate that we missed that, though. That would have been massive. mood downing yourself! That's the third time she's mood downed! For no reason! Race a New Track was the hardest? Is that the next one that's coming out? I'm gonna take a skill. Haru's next? Okay. I'm excited because like we've been running URA for quite a bit now, and people are speculating at least 2 more months of URA before we get a new scenario. Yeah, I do know Game Tour. I have been using Game Tour for quite a bit. I use it for a lot of the picking options, but I do have a lot of the options memorized. I tend to use it when I get a new card that I'm using, mostly. Alright, we're on the uphill. But she's making her move. Big moves! Hit him with that home stretch haste! There it is! Very nice, Biwa! Nice win, nice win! What's the stat cap for that one? I assume it's higher than 1200. Ooh. Yes. Get practice perfect. Let's take a rest. Stop that! What? That's the 4th mood down for no reason! I got it like once last game. What is this? I think it's gonna severely impact your race. I'm so upset. So you're saying I'm 4 out of 6. She shouldn't have too many more before the end of the game. Here's to hoping. This is not something I expect from Biwa. It's something I expect from, like, Winning Ticket or Rice Shower. Alright, well, she still won despite having mood down. But Jesus. Just touch and go there for a second. Welcome back, Otaku. Isn't the con, like, ending? You think this run is not good? I think we're winning more races this one. Or you're saying it's not good just because of the mood down bullshit? I will admit, the mood down stuff is making me quite angry. Alright, she mood upped herself. Oh my god! That's the fifth mood down! What the heck? That's like every other turn! She's mood down! Oh wow, those are weird con hours, Otaku. I'm so fucking miffed, man. What the what is this bullshit? I don't think this run is washed yet. I think my stats are in better places because like here, this is my qualifier. I have a D+ in stamina. I have a B in speed, and a C in wit going into senior year. And I think that's a good thing. Oh, was I yelling so loud that my right mic didn't pick it up? It cut it out as background noise? That's kind of funny, actually. You clipped it? Oh my god. Bye. Oh, I'll see that day later? Okay. That was beyond aggravating. So I'm at 5, so I've got one more is what you're telling me, Koga. One more, and then I should be capped out on mood downs, right? Can she catch Teo? Alright, B, will home stretch ace this win? Bye, Otaku. Have fun. Enjoy. I'm not in California, so I won't be going to SAC, but have fun over there. I'm in New York. I'm really far away. But I might go to SAC in... Well, maybe not January, because my brother, I think, is going to be away. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll take a look. For sure. Oh, if I decide to go next time. Okay. Yeah. I'll definitely let you know. Alright, she freaking crushed that. This run is definitely way better than the last run in terms of just success rate. Oh my god, big training, heck yeah. That's a massive training. And then hopefully we get something that's not a tissue box. Yes, bushel carrots, we'll take it. Why not try something new? Give me those skill points. Oh wait, that's energy, never mind. Corner acceleration's good skill, we might take that. We're gonna wait and see, because Tenno Spring is coming. Oh no, I'm sure there's no limit on how many mood downs I can get. I'm just saying, like... It seems like, from my experiences happening here, Biwa is trying to beat your record of 6. Ooh, ramp up good skill. I don't think I want to take the Osaka High race. We're sitting pretty good here at 135, and we have the Tenno to do. Let's get some stamina training in here, since we don't have any rainbow trainings. Let's take this wit training. Into the speed training! Oh my god, the 55 speed training, heck yeah. Please don't say that, Koga. I don't want to get more than you. I'm good at 5. Oh, yes! Cut and Drive got a downgrade, or a hint, so that's great. That makes it discounted more than it was before. Great, great, great. Upgraded skill. I don't think we'll be able to hit this training, and that is a-okay. We're gonna take a rest, and we're going to this race. No! She got freaking Night Owled! Alright. I want to take... I don't need any of these skills, so we're gonna ignore those. We're gonna take Cut and Drive. We have 2 heal skills, so we should be okay in this one. Okay, see, Night Owl, I would say, is different. Night Owl is bad RNG, still, but I consider it different than a Random Mood Down. Random Mood Down is just terrible. That was a really early Stamina to spare. We don't have Gourmand yet, which is not good. She's in the lead already. Is that good or bad? No, McQueen's passing her now. There we go. She ran out of stamina already, I think. Firmly 3rd place. Yeah, usually bad if they're ahead that early. I agree. He's gonna come in 3rd. She's not catching them. She burned too much stamina early. Lacked guts, apparently. That's okay. That's alright. Yeah, the thing is that most people's skills trigger when they're behind other people. Hello, Jenny. Welcome, welcome. Alright, go to the damn infirmary. Get rid of this stupid debuff. Okay, you mood upped yourself. That's really good. Let's take the speed training, and then we're gonna rest again, and I hope to God you don't freaking screw me a 2nd time in a row, now that we just got rid of the debuff. Perfect. You're watching this VTuber's Uma tournaments on the side? Who, me? Or someone else? Maybe the jacket's made of a very stiff material, we don't know. We're gonna take Redshift. It's just too good of a skill to not take. And let's head into the Takarazuka Kinen. Are they winning, Jenny? Are they winning? Oof, a late start. That's not good for us. Oh, we're at the back of the pack, but we're on the outside, so it's good. She just pumped Hydrate late, which is nice. Regeni Cup race. Yeah, it's a long race. So yeah, you should be training for long Umas for that race. But it's not scheduled to come out until late next month. From what I'm looking at on the schedule. Nice. Nice. I'm not focused on long characters right now, but I will probably start training for long characters, maybe next week. It would be wonderful if someone runs the Haru. I mean, that's what my brother is aiming for. He has a 9-star turf, and he's just looking for a 9-star long right now. So we'll see, he might. I'll take the wit training. Oh my god, why are you doing this to me? Triple seven, yes. I don't know, I haven't heard about this. I don't particularly care about Guts, if I'm being honest. I'd rather have her stamina. Let's get some more stamina off of her. Hit this speed. Excuse me. But yeah, I haven't heard any news about that. Take the partner run always. Hit a rest. Sorry, I'm muted. I just sneezed like 7 times. Thank you for the bless yous. We're gonna take this power training. Oh no. Here comes more. There's only one that time. Sorry about that. I don't think I can get any skills I actually want right now. Oh, I can pick up 777. We want 777. 777 is a very useful skill for, like, the end of the race. My sneezes always come in large groups. So, that was another one. Another big sneeze. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it, Biwa! She didn't trigger stamina to spare. I guess she didn't need it. There's Hydrate. There's 777s and Redshift. Nice! And winning QED. But she's on the inside, which is not good for her. But she's got go with the flow, which is good. She's moving up on the inside. Here, yeah, she's got this. This should be easy. Unless winning ticket just starts pooping out velocity, this should be easy. Nah, she got it. She has a. She had the, what is that? The positioning ability. What is that one called? I forget. Yeah, this run is arguably way better than the last run. She has the speed to sustain herself to the end, which is what we needed. You gave me 3 hints on Hydrate. I already bought Hydrate! Ugh! That would have saved me like 40 skill points. Go with the flow. That's what she has, which really helped her right there. Right, so we want to pick up these 2 skills and this one if we can. But we're kind of close to the end of the year, so we might not be able to. Right, that's not worth taking. Actually, where are we at? We're at 180, and we have to run the Aramakinen. So, just quick math for people who are, like, trying to get to Legend to get that bonus 350 points on your rating. URA typically gives you between 70 to 75 fans, generally. The finals is usually somewhere between 42 to 50 fans. The semifinals is around 15k. And the first race is usually around 10k. So just figure 75k. You need to come up with 250 before you hit URA. I'm gonna be short if I do not take this race. So we're gonna take the Japan Cup. Do I have skill points? I don't. So we're just gonna take the Japan Cup and hope for the best. Hope for the best! Look, look. Don't jinx me with more mood downs, please. We've already hit technically 6 this game. We're sitting at a great right now. Let's keep it that way. Stamina to spare. Nice trigger. Pardon my sniffles. No hydrate trigger. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's kind of good that it's late. There's 777s. And red shift. Go with the flow. Wow, she's just hitting all the skills right now. I am feeling better in the terms that I'm not coughing as much today. Yeah, I was really tired yesterday, and I was just... The other thing is, like, I love playing with my brother and Ty, but when they play on there, like, they put me into diamond lobbies, and I am not a diamond Apex player. I know that for a fact. I'm a high plat Apex player, but not a diamond player for sure. So it's definitely a little rough on me yesterday. That's why I kind of hopped off early. I wasn't feeling it. The games were rough. Just let them have fun as they climb. So they had fun. And that's all that matters, is having fun. Alright, we are doing really well. What kind of training we have here? I want to hit this so bad. Risk it for the biscuit! Yeah! If we had hit that 70 earlier, that would have been dope. But I think this is a very good run compared to the last one. I do not have enough skill points to pick up one of the skills that I want. I need another 13 at least. So we're gonna run the Aramakinen and hope for the best. Those are always the worst, Jenny. Those are always super rough. But the good thing is, like, if you're playing ranked and you get put into a solo team or you get put into a duo, you get loss prevented. So you don't lose RP if you lose the round. You just have to shift your strategy, because there's a lot of times my brother and I will get put on duo-only teams and not get a third. And if we play right, we can at least place top 5. But that's just you relying on a random or your own ability to rat, which is arguably quite hard this season. Right, we're in 5th place. About to trigger 777s. Which should give her what she needs to pass these 3. Go with the flow, pulling her on the outside. She passed 1, passing 2, triggering redshift and QED. Heck yeah! Get out of here, Norito Brian. Sorry, sister. Homestretch haste was activated a little early. But it should give her enough. Nice. Very nice. Clean! Clean victory. I mean, you're right, you're right. It's weird that they couldn't find another single player. Alright, so we hit top star before URA, which is great. We need that. That's weird that people ship Biwa and Brian because they're sisters. Like, literal sisters. Alright, we're gonna take a rest. I'm gonna buy a skill. What skill do we want? Corner acceleration is a good skill. Ramp up is a better skill. Prepared to pass is also a good skill. We're gonna take ramp up. I want to give her the best ability to pass the others. Yeah, people are freaking weird, okay? Did I used to play StarCraft 2? I will say I've played StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2. Am I good at it? Absolutely not. But I enjoy it. I am a StarCraft enjoyer. I actually recently uninstalled it because it was taking up too much space on my PC. I really was only playing it for the campaign mode. But yeah, I actually grew up playing StarCraft. That was one of my first PC games. OG StarCraft. And I was the psychopathic child that built like 30 Corsairs and then just sent them all at my opponent's base. You have to pass her! Don't let Suzuka trigger! The view from the lead is mine! Oh, she triggered it. That's it. It's over. Oh, B was catching up to her, though! Can she catch up to her? It's gonna be close. It's actually really close. She was able to gap close, and she got her face. Oh my god, she actually surpassed Suzuka's special ability. Nice job, Biwa. Are you winning? I am winning. My horsies are winning. How are you, Tai? That was awesome. Super clutch, Biwa. I thought it was over when Suzuka triggered her skill. That skill really did save it. Homestretch haste is such a good skill. Very underrated. Wow, Sugoi. Are you bored, Tai, because you don't have anyone to play Apex with because my brother's gone all weekend? No, you just got on? No Minecraft with M? Alright, let's see if we can pull this out. Just go play Goku babies with Gia. Jenny, you're terrible! She knocked out after drinking a Hobano Soju, so free Apex time for you, that means. Alright, nice. Hydrate trigger. Kinda early, but not the worst. We still have 777s in the pocket. Tactics Ogre? What is that? I need to look this up now. Tactics Ogre. This is an old game. It looks like a Fire Emblem-ish. What? She never didn't have it. Never didn't have it.
どうだ見たかって近いぞ
Anime Warframe? What do you mean? Is there a name for this game? Anime Warframe? Weeb Frame? What's it called? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Too many gacha games, man. I'm tired of gacha games. Always trying to steal my money. We're gonna take this. Because we're too low on energy to succeed on the other one.
調子は良好
Duet Night Abyss.
あとは最後の詰めだトレーナー君の激励をくれその一言
Let me look at this. Let me see this.
ピースだ全て
The characters are pretty.
あとは我々の理論の正しさを皆に証明するだけだ
How do I mute this? Mute. Music sounds good though. There's a pig! There's a pig! Okay, there's a pig! There's a pig! There's a pig! There's a chance I will play it. There's a pig, there's a chance I will play it.
調子は良好あとは最後の詰めだトレーナー君の激励をくれその一言が勝利へのピースだ
Literally will probably play the game just because there's a pig. I will give it a chance. Does pig equal normal game? No, pig. I just really think anime pigs are super cute. So I'm a big fan of Seven Deadly Sins, the anime. I think it's a really good anime. And I love hawks and Hawk Mama. So you give me a game with a cute pig, and I don't play Monster Hunter, but I love the pigs in Monster Hunter. So you give me a cute pig, and I'm just like, yes, I'm sold. I think anime pigs are super cute. Alright, we're only 4th favorite for this race, so let's see what she can do. That's why, like, so I don't like games where I have to... It's weird that I like this game. I guess it's because technically each scenario, every time you play the career, it's technically different. But I generally don't like games where I have to grind. I don't like MMOs. I don't like most MOBAs. I don't like games that I need to sink thousands of hours in just to be average. Yeah, no Final Fantasy XIV gameplay. I've been asked to play it many times. I can't get into... I can't get into MOBAs. I just can't get into MMOs and MOBAs. I just don't like them. I've played MapleStory. I've played Silk Road Online. I never got into Fliff. I never got into, what's the new one that's out right now that everyone's obsessed with? I never got into WoW. I never got into Ragnarok. I never got into, ESO. I just, like, for me, I get to, like, level 30-ish, and then I just peter out. I'm so old, but you've played all of it. I've been looking at Stray. It is a really cute game. I'm definitely interested in playing that game. Silent Hill 2. You want me to play Silent Hill? Okay, so You'd deadass die if I played Silent Hill. I'd probably die too, because me and horror games do not go well together. I will literally probably start crying. Alright, we did pretty good. Unfortunately, we did not get stamina to 600, which would have been great, but I think this was a way better run than the last run. Not quite an A yet, though. But it is my best score by a little bit, by 50 points. I mean, for context, Tai, I used to be super scared, and this is back when I was a teenager, so let's put that into a frame of mind here. When I first started playing Gears of War, that was like the second shooter I ever played, and it was way gorier than Halo was, so I literally lost my shit playing through that campaign because of how much gore and like people just running at you with freaking lancers and shit like that. The first scary game I ever played was Dead Space, and I pretty much played through like the first chapter and then didn't play it anymore because I couldn't. Did I ever like any COD? No. Call of Duty? I played through the story mode up to Warframe 4 or Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 4, and then I don't like COD as a shooter because I like shooters that give you time to retaliate. I don't like flick shooters, and that's excuse me, sorry. That's what COD is. Yeah, Dead Space is one of my brother's favorite, no, I don't like shooters like that now. Dead Space is one of my brother's favorite game series, and he played it a lot, and I would just be watching him play it, and I'd be like, oh my god, I can't. The jump scares are too much for me. The frickin' part of the game where you have to drill into your own eyeball is too much for me. And my weak heart. Alright, let's take our rolls on this. No, I played one Resident Evil game. I don't know which one. Don't ask me which one, because I don't know anything about them, really. But those frickin' freak me out, too. I'm a big chicken. There was a guy and a girl. And I remember standing on, like, we had to, like, climb up to this... No, it was a white girl. It was a white girl. Because I was playing it with someone. We was playing the co-op mode. Then that might have been it. Resident Evil 4, yeah. But yeah, I didn't get very far in it. We only played, like, for a couple hours. Oh yeah, no, I'm a massive chicken. Scary movie. So here's the funny part. My brother used to be he could not watch scary movies because he'd get really bad nightmares. But he could watch them and he'd be fine. But, like, his subconscious mind would give him nightmares. Me, I'm the other way around. I don't get nightmares from watching scary stuff, but I am freaking terrified of scary movies and scary games. Massive chicken. I admit it, full out. Yes, Leon, I know that. I recognize that name. Yes, that's definitely it. I think that was a follow or a sub on YouTube? I don't know. I heard the notification, but I don't see the notification come up. We want. But thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I mean, he's like... He's literally made to be girl fodder. Come on, let's be real, Ty. The man is literally made to be girl fodder, just like Dante from freaking Devil May Cry. Like, come on. Leon the Professional? I have not heard of that. Yeah, he's basically Dante with zombies. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's not that I don't want to play those games, because I will play them. It's just that where my head is at with the games like that is I don't want to buy a game. I don't want to invest the money into a game that I am adversely compatible with off the bat. But if it's something that people really want me to do, I'm willing to do playthroughs of scary games, because I know some people just really like watching other people play scary games because it's funny. So, like, it's kind of a we will see kind of thing. Good clip farm? I mean, that's only if people clip it, because I never remember to clip. Thank you, Kagarasu. I appreciate it a lot, Kagarasu. Thanks for coming back to do that. When did Steam actually start being popular? Steam has been popular for, like, nearly 10 years now. See, I get that, Ty. I totally get that. It's just like, do I want to make myself suffer to entertain people? That's the ultimate question right there. Steam got popular when Discord actually became Discord. And not Curse Chat, or Curse Speak, or whatever it was called before. You fucking beeline burst out of the gate. What is that shit? We're gonna skip to the end of this. Oh my god, she freaking blitzed them. Oh, it's a super cute outfit. I love this outfit. Anime McQueen! My brother will tell you it's a great outfit just because of Tommy. Come on, Ty, you know you want to play this game. Cute girls, cute outfits. Alright, I need to play it again. We're gonna skip the race, I think. That's true. It's a very cute outfit. Look at all the frills. It's okay if she comes in second, because I've already beat this and gotten the trophy. You love princess designs? Frilly things make Ty happy. Draw? Alright, let's take this, go look at this sale. I'm close to winning ticket. Kind of far from Air Group, but we'll buy the stars anyway, because I have so much money. I'm just sitting on piles of cash. Not enough club points to get stuff, though. Nice, we got support points. We need those. Support points, big need. You can! You just need to cosplay as a pretty princess, Tai. That's all you gotta do. I believe. Oh, I have enough for one more level up. No. Why? Oh, okay, bye, Tai. Oh, Tai, you silly goose. Alright, let's check what's happening at the club. We're slowly getting there. I don't think we're gonna be able to hit 3,000, which is unfortunate. We had too many club members that weren't actually participating and doing anything, which is unfortunate. But we just got a bunch of new members, so we'll see what happens. But, I mean, for example, this is my PC account right here. I have 26 million fans. This is my brother's account. He's got 67 million fans. This account down here is my second account, my phone account. I actually have more combined fans between my two accounts than my brother has on his account. So when we have people on our team who are not doing races, unfortunately, it kind of hurts the team. But we did get a bunch of new members who are actually really pulling their weight, so we'll see how it goes. Like, this guy is killing it, look at him. But we'll see. We'll see how things goes. We got a bunch of new members. We'll see how what happens. We are currently rank B. You started playing more? I mean, I don't think it's all that hard to do at least 2 runs a day. Ideally, you do 3, but obviously that's like, you know, that's an hour of commitment time, even if you're speed running it. But there are people who are literally just signing in our club and like collecting their dailies and then not doing anything. So that's unfortunate. Alright, let's do 2 of these and then we'll do another campaign. Yeah, my brother removed like 6 people from the club the other day who were literally either not on for like 4 days plus or just not racing at all. Like we're not gonna kick you, Nam, because you're actually like one of our friends. Yeah, there you go. See, you can just do it passively. That's the great thing about it, is like you don't have to do the whole run in one shot, and you don't have to be actively looking at it. Nice. Nah, I mean, if you decide to go AFK for like a week or 2, maybe, because you're probably not gonna play if you stop playing for 2 weeks. Then maybe, but like, you and Alfonso is also in the guild, but we're not gonna kick Alfonso because he's been a viewer of us for over a year, and like, you know, he's one of our mods, and we know he's super busy with school and work, so like, it totally makes sense why he can't play that much. But we have people, a lot of the people in the guild are just randoms. And if they're just gonna be AFK or not play for a few days, then that doesn't help us. I get it. My brother and I are like super fans of the game. We play a lot, but you know, again, a race or 2 every... My brother calculated it out. If you can get 6 million fans in a month, that would be like par. And that's not hard to do in 30 days when you think about it. 6 million fans divided by 30 days means you need to do 1 run a day and get at least 200,000 fans in that run. Just stop school. He's so close though, Jenny. He's so close to getting his mechanical engineering degree. I think this is his last semester. I'm really rooting for him. I want him to get a better paying job so that he can start enjoying things in life. Who do I want to run? It's gonna be a bad run. So maybe we run Air Groove. Because I have no more guest slots. So I have to use my own cruddy Umas. Yeah, a month, that's what I said. A month is literally you do one run a day, and you need at least 200,000 fans in that run. It's super easy to do. Extremely easy. So if you're doing anything more than that, you're not gonna get kicked from our club. But there are people who, like I said, are literally signing in and just doing the, like, this, getting their login bonus, and that's it. And doing, like, their team trials. And that doesn't help us at all. Take the Biwa, and let's look at... this girly over here. And then we're gonna run this on a stamina deck. Yeah, we'll run the stamina deck. 3 stamina, 3 speed. Is there riots in Indonesia happening now? I think I saw something on the news about that. What are the riots if you can talk about it. What are the riots that are happening? Let's see. Anti-government protests against the range of cost of living issues have roiled Indonesia, anger boiling over the killing of a motorcycle taxi driver who was hit by a police vehicle during a demonstration in the capital, Jakarta. That's unfortunate. Is the Hollow ID concert happening in Jakarta? Let's take that power training. I guess we'll hit that stamina. I mean, with most protests that get destructive, we'll call it destructive. I wouldn't necessarily call it violent, because it sounds like they're just setting fire to things. People are going to get hurt. Stop giving me stamina trainings. Oh my god, are you just gonna front load me with stamina trainings? Alright, we're gonna take the speed training, way better. I think they'll be fine if it's not until November. But yeah, it is very unfortunate. But I honestly, without getting too deep into politics, I'm seeing a lot of unrest in a lot of countries for various reasons. England, for one, is having some protests right now. There are several other European countries that are also having other protests. So it is what it is. She doesn't have enough power to win this race. But we're gonna try. Because what else can we do? Just make sure she's running pacer and not late. Yeah, she's running pacer. She's got good speed and stamina, but she doesn't have power, and that's a problem. More speed weed. What country are you from, Jenny? Philippines? Oh my goodness, so many Filipino viewers. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we started seeing protests here in America, given the cost of living has skyrocketed since Trump took over as president. It's unfortunate that things have gotten so expensive. Like, for context, 3 years ago, I was able to purchase a month, let's call it 5 to 6 weeks worth of staple groceries at BJ's for 4 people. And it used to cost, not more, let's say 5 years ago. Let's say 5 years ago. No. Eggs prices have gone down. There was an issue with bird flu for a few months back, but believe it or not, chickens' gestation period and life cycle is pretty quick. So even if they have to kill off a large flock of egg layers, they can get those egg layers back to production in about 8 weeks. Drink water? Oh yes, thank you. But for context, in the past 5 years ago, when I was living with 2 roommates and my at the time boyfriend, not husband, we would go and do a BJ's run about every 5 to 6 weeks, approximately. And our bill would be usually around $350 to $450, depending on how many like paper product staples that we needed to add. But that was generally our expenditure on food and essentials every few months. And those were like our bulk purchases, not the standard groceries like, you know, vegetables and stuff. In 5 years, it now, on that same schedule, every 5 to 6 weeks, my husband and I, living alone, spend that much for 2 people. That is concerning. That, what used to be able to feed 4 people now only feeds 2 people for that same cost. That's problematic. And while we're doing pretty well for ourselves in terms of career and being able to, you know, I'm blessed that I was able to afford this house. Not saying that I didn't work hard for it, I'm just saying, like, there are a lot of people who can't afford to buy a house. But I am a relatively frugal person. You know, I play a lot of free-to-play games, Umamusume, League of Legends, Apex Legends, so I'm not spending a lot of money on games. I don't buy a lot of cosmetics for games, because I don't see them as necessary. So, I'm not going out to drink. My husband goes out, but if he goes out, he has a few beers, and they're like $4 a beer. He's not buying expensive cocktails, you know? So, for the most part, we're not huge spenders. Well, gacha games are free to play as long as you don't spend money on them, which I'm not doing. As much as you think I'm a whale, I don't spend money on this game. Well, Alfonso seems to think I'm wailing on this game. That's true, it is not you that calls me that. I want to play her as a late surger, but having hydrate is just too useful. But yeah, so like I don't drink coffee, so I don't spend money on Starbucks and things like that. I try to make my lunch at least a few times a week so that I don't have to spend $10+ on lunch every day. The fact that I am allowed to work from home is a huge boon to me because I can make my own lunch at home and not have to spend money. My car is very gas efficient and it's a cheap car. It's not an expensive car. So for the most part, like, my expenses for my vehicle are pretty low. You know, my car insurance is cheap. My expenses for gas, I pay like $35 every 3 weeks to fill my car, which is nothing. Yeah, Starbucks is a coffee place. I don't like coffee, so I don't buy coffee. You don't have Starbucks in the Philippines, really? But yeah, I don't drink coffee, so that's a morning expenditure that I don't have that a lot of people have. Ah, I see. Considering I've gotten a few B+, how well do you think I'd do? I'm telling you right now, Nam, what is gonna make or break your runs is your support cards. Having level 40+ supports makes a massive difference on the amount of stat points that you gain, and also the frequency in which those rainbow trainings happen. When you have support cards that are just like not limit broken or just level 25, they're not worth as much because they have a lower hit rate of priority trainings. Yeah, so on my phone account, I have consistent A's. Pretty much all the time. Like, if I get a B+ run, it's because something bad happened. So, and it's because my supports on that card, while I have more support cards on this account overall, like in terms of quantity of cards, the support cards that I have on my phone account are better support cards. Yes, Bakshin is probably one of the easiest. Bakshin and Goldship are the two easiest characters to run. And Silent Suzuka. Yeah, Starbucks is so overpriced compared to local coffee shops. Why are you gonna spend $7 on a coffee in the, like, here a Starbucks coffee is like $7 or $8 when you can go somewhere else and buy it for way cheaper, you know? Why, when I can get a $2 coffee? Oh, because she has training restrictions sometimes that she just throws at you? Yeah. It's very unfortunate when she does that. No. Gold ship is super easy. What makes gold ship easy is that because she's a late surger, she tends to have less... As long as she has a good amount of power, she can pretty much blast through most opponents. I would say, like, gold ship is easy to do well with, but if you're looking to, like, get a really high tier run, not the easiest. But she's probably one of the most consistent in my term. Across runs, I look at her and I'll look at some of my other character runs, and I'll have much more consistent scores with gold ship than I will with others. Alright, what do we get? Speed, stamina, wit. Okay, not too bad. Let's see what we got here. We want homestretch haste, and we want hydrate. I don't have the power to play her as a late surger as much as I really want to, because this is insane right now. I don't have the stamina. Actually, girl is a mile and a medium runner. I could probably play her as a late surger. She does have cut and drive on here. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna bomb this. We're gonna play her as a late surger. And we'll just see what happens. You don't like gold ship? That's unfortunate. I love gold ship. I think gold ship's one of my favorite characters to run. I don't think she has the power to win as a late surger, but we're gonna try. I mean, she's just kind of a random character, if we're being honest. Yeah, she just doesn't have the power as a late surger. She needs to start making her move now, and she's not. She's getting stuck behind people. Oh, she's making a break for it. Okay, maybe there's potential here. There's potential. Damn, Ogre Cap was a little too fast. I mean, everyone's allowed to like different characters. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I know which characters I don't like. I don't like Winning Ticket, and I don't like King Halo. So you're allowed to not like certain characters too. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop that. Let's put her back in a good mood. And you actually like King Halo, which is really funny. I don't like King Halo. I don't like Winning Ticket. I think Winning Ticket annoys the crap out of me. She's such a crybaby. Like, what I don't like about Winning Ticket is like Winning Ticket's whole like persona and what you expect from her when you see her in her outfit is like this cool, fun, chill girl, and then she's a freaking crybaby, and it drives me nuts. I think Winning Ticket might actually beat... I don't like King Halo only because her skill sucks. But as a character, she's fine. But Winning Ticket, I don't like her crybaby attitude. It drives me nuts. I will say, Smart Falcon has raised on my list. I think she's so adorable. The little Uma idol. She's so adorable. I just wish her design wasn't so bland. Air Groove, come on. She's gonna lose this. There's no way she can get through. She made it to 5th somehow? Just barely. Yeah, I hate that about Winning Ticket. That she's a huge crybaby. I knew she didn't have enough power to be a late surger. God damn it, stop that. Yeah, kinda. I'm not a fan of Winning Ticket. She's quite annoying to me. Also, summer training, when you're asked the question, always pick the top answer because it gives you power. No one gives a shit about guts. Power is the way. Like, I'm trying to think about other characters. I'm not a huge fan of Matakane Futukituru. She's just kind of a weird character for me. And I will say, I like El Condor Pasa in the anime, but I'm kind of like, she's kind of mid for me in the game. She's just really funny with her little like El, and the way she says her name is really cute, but like other than that, her skill is also kind of merp. Noms, don't worry about that. Please, don't worry about that. Yeah, my brother's been saying that the job market is really not doing well. Are you in college right now? You did make a promise, but that doesn't mean you have to do it. I'm not gonna be upset if you don't. You're taking a gap year? Okay. Do you know what you want to study, or you're taking the year to figure that out? Nice air groover. So I heard an interesting statistic today, Nam. Apparently, somewhere around the range of 70% of the workforce. It varies depending on what field you're interested in. 60 to 80%. Get their job through a connection that they have. So just keep that in mind, that if you're looking for a specific job, it may be helpful to ask your parents or your friend's parents, you know, for some help. Just a thought. training gear. The skill beeline bursts can happen at any given point. Go to college with my best friends. We're all going to the same college in the digital art industry. Ah, I see. You graduated early? Let's take this. You're just older than all of them. Okay. Try for this race. Probably not gonna go well, but we're gonna try. What are you hoping to do with a digital arts degree? She just needs to get to the front of the late surger pack. If she can stay in the front of the late surger pack, she'll be okay. Very childish, but I struggle actually feeling my age. Tend to make friends with younger people, which is why most of my friends are younger and kind of my maturity level. Interesting. I mean, 1 year is really not that big of a gap. We're definitely not coming in first. I don't even know if we placed. Damn, that sucks. I don't think you're stupid. Stop that! I mean, it happens. It just happens sometimes. I tend to stick with my age group for my friends, but there's no rule saying you have to. I don't think it's that weird to make friends with kids much younger than yourself. As long as you're all in high school together, that's all that matters. My husband is a year older than me, but some of his best friends are 4 years younger than him, but went to the same high school. 3 years younger than him. Like, none of the friends in our friend group are his age. So he has... We met through... So I met one of my friends through college. We were in the same major. Who introduced me to one of his friends from high school. We're all the same age. And they introduced me to my husband, who is a year older than him, but went to the same high school as them. So... And then... a bunch of them play WoW together, and my husband's best friends are 3 years younger than him, 4 years younger than him. So I don't think it's all that weird. It just happens that way. It's who you hang out with, who your friends hang out with become your friends, who you game with become your friends. I don't think age really matters unless you're talking about, like, I don't know, a 20-year age gap or something weird? Which, again, even then is not necessarily weird if you're just platonic friends. Oh, she's moving. Can she push past them? Second place. This is not going to be a good run. But, I mean, I don't have good supports. Or, not good supports, good legacy Uma, so I'm not surprised. And the other thing is, like, if you're the type of person that... From my perspective, if you're a person that, you might have to run the Victoria Mile. If you're a person that tends to make friends with people who are not in your class range, it is also very possible that it is because you grew up with those kids. Like, you kind of went through the school system with those kids. And they may have a certain perception of you that younger kids may not have. So you tend to favor those the younger kids because they don't have that same perception of being in the class with you growing up, which really can skew how people feel about you. Yeah, I can't run her late surger. She's not strong enough. This is gonna be a washed run. But she is on the outside this race, so it should be okay. And like, so the reason why I kind of discount the childish mind thing is the reality is you are literally just out of high school. Most people have a childish mind until they hit like 25. So I don't really think you having a childish mind and having friends that are a couple years younger than you is really as big as you're making it out to be. 1 year or 3 years does not make that much difference in level of maturity. You are still a teenager. Like, I'm not expecting any teenager to have an adult's level of maturity. Not saying they can't. There are definitely teenagers that can have an adult level of maturity, but it's not expected of you. Like, do we expect you to work towards getting a more mature outlook? Yes, that is the goal, for you to become mature and self-sufficient. But it's not like, you know, the end-all be-all. I mean, that I don't necessarily think that might be related to being autistic. It could really just be like you're from my perspective as an older person, I don't see that as much different than when I was in school. You're hitting... Well, no, but some people do attest that kind of stuff, childish behavior, to being autistic, so... I don't know if you were joking or not, because there are definitely people who will attribute that to that. But from my perspective, the jump from being in high school to college or high school to real life is scary for a lot of people. And as you get closer to exiting high school, you start to be like, well, I don't want to be an adult yet. Some people do, but not everybody. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't grow up until they're in their 30s. A lot of people don't know what they want to do when they leave high school. So, to consider yourself childish, I don't think it's childish. I think you're kind of on par. Maybe you see yourself as a 12-year-old, you like... There's nothing wrong with liking childish things in high school. In fact, when you enter high school, you are 14 years old. When you leave high school, you are 17 or 18. You are a child. You are still a child. Are you a, you know, Barbie playing child? No, but you're still a child. it's okay to think of things in childish ways. You want to work towards being more mature, being more open, worldly, but you're never gonna experience that until you actually get out into the world. Yeah, because winning ticket's a freaking whiny baby. Is she gonna catch up to Suzuka? Can she do it? She can do it! Alright. Nice. Okay, maybe she can do this. Me playing with Hot Wheel cars for 3 hours straight yesterday? I mean, did you actually? Were you just playing with them by yourself? Listen, if that's what you're interested in, there's nothing wrong with that. So the way I think about it, there's nothing wrong with you having quote-unquote childish interests. I don't see there's anything wrong with you having quote-unquote childish interests as long as you make motions and you are taking your more mature or adult responsibilities seriously. You clean your room, you do the dishes, you help cook, you clean the house, you take out the garbage, you get a job, like a part-time job. These are things that are going to move you towards being an adult. Okay, that's kind of cool, Noms. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're making movements towards adulting, quote unquote, adult tasks, mature tasks and responsibilities, having something that you really like to do that's childish, there's nothing wrong with that. If you like building Gundams, if you like playing Magic the Gathering, if you like playing Pokemon, if you like playing gacha games, there's nothing wrong with any of that, as long as you're taking your adult responsibilities or your maturing responsibilities seriously. And as long as you're meeting those criteria, there's nothing wrong with liking Harry Potter. There's nothing wrong with liking Pokemon, liking Digimon, collecting trading cards, playing with Hot Wheels, playing with model trains. There's nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to have hobbies, as long as you don't forgo reality for those hobbies. What? Alright, she's pulling out. Yeah, why do you know about that? You're freaking 18. Digimon was way before your time. Digimon was when I was a single-digit child. Because you're cultured. I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I didn't want to quash your ambition of going to school, but I did see that immediately when you said digital art that you are in a race against AI. You are definitely in a race against AI. It's not exactly a secure field in the foreseeable future, so I don't know. And there are a lot of digital artists that are already out there. When I was in school, it was a very popular choice to become a graphic designer or a digital artist, so now those people are finding that they're competing against AI, which is not ideal. Wow, that's huge. Dinosaur King is what you want to be, yeah? What? yeah, there were people talking about that.
位置取りが熾烈になりそうです。
She threw that skill out too early.
さあ内から先頭を伺うのはサイレンススギか。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。気持ちよく逃げている。
甘い。
まだ差がある。ここが先頭を捉える。
She's on the inside, which is not good. Actually, no, she's on the outside.
残り4分。エアグルーヴ行きました。まくって上がってくるエアグルーヴ。2番手争いはエアグルーヴ。サイレンススズカ200を通過。エアグルーヴ並んできた。エアグルーヴ抜け出した。これは強い。
Very nice air groove. I have no idea what you're singing or typing right now, if I'm gonna be honest. What's amazing?
準備はできている。実にいい気分だ。
Why are you now quoting Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
足が重い。
Alright, we're gonna ignore the skills from the bottom here. We're gonna focus on the skills up at the top here. We're gonna take winning QED because that'll really help her on passing people, and we have to run the Japan Cup because we are short on fans. We're not going to win with a legend fan status, but we can try and get as close as we can. At least get to superstar or top star.
行くぞ。
You get very random things popping into your head, it seems like.
注目しましょう。
先行争いは塩の差を抑えていよう。18番カイドウギの結果を出せる。
Again, also something that wasn't really around when you were a kid. So why do you know this? She's on the inside?
外から先頭を伺うのは6番エアグルーヴ。まだ抑えたままだ。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。エアグルーヴ外で足を止めています。最後のコーナー最初に立ち上がったのはスペシャルウィーク。外から上がってきたのはエアグルーヴ。残り400。抜け出したのはスペシャルウィーク。だが後続も追いつかれ並びかけてきたのはエイシンクラッシュ。
She's not coming in first. There's no way.
残り200。エイシンクラッシュ抜け出したヒット。エイシンクラッシュ。しかしその差はわずか。
She got caught in the back. I know it's popular, but still. That sucked.
準備はできている。始めるぞ。実 今の
That's a nice speed trading. Alrighty. Entering URA now.
やるからには
I'm gonna take the wit run because the others were kind of meh.
注目の1番人気16番エアグルー
Is this my last hurrah for today? I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. I might do one more. I might do one more mainly because I want to get as much runs as I can in for this event.
みんな集中してましたね。コールレースが
Wow, this is a wide field. She is on the outside. The Jetsons was peak, you're right. I grew up on that stuff. Mr. Bean, oh my god. We didn't get to watch a lot of Mr. Bean because my mom thought it was gonna make us dumb. Nice air groove. I do agree that Mr. Bean is funny though, but he was not a core part of my childhood. Because, Mom thought he was stupid. "17 again? No, I have not. Why do you like watching a lot of stuff from like the 90s and the early 2000s? But you weren't even alive in the 90s. Oh, I know the premise of the movie, but I don't think I've seen it. Oh wait, Jenny, were you alive in the 90s? How old are you? You're an 01 kid? Okay, okay. So you're not as far as Nom. Nom is only 18. You're a grandpa to Nom. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. If you are doing your adulting and you choose to enjoy your life and buy cool stuff, as long as you're paying for the expenses you need to pay for and not like screwing yourself for your retirement, I don't see anything wrong with buying things for your hobby. Now the issue is, like, if you're a shut-in and somewhat of a degenerate and you just spend all your money on bullshit and then you don't actually do anything productive with your life and you still live with your parents when you're like 40. Air groove! Cutting in! Come on, home stretch, haste it! Yeah! Heck yeah. Nice, nice. We didn't get top star, but we did get star, so we're okay. It was an okay run. Not too bad. For this account, that was an okay run. It's definitely a B+ run, but not a high B+ run. We had no healing skills. Alright. We did that run. I have enough. I don't have enough for another run. So I think that is gonna be my last run for today, guys. I thought I had enough TP for another run, but I don't. I'm a little short, and I don't want to wait 20 minutes for it. So, I'll be done for today. I will be streaming through the course of this weekend. It is Labor Day weekend, so I am off on Monday as well. So, I will be streaming at some point this weekend. I will probably be doing modeling on the next stream. Using Vroid Studio to finish my brother's model, because I do want to start on my 2.0 model as well. There's gonna be some big changes happening to my model. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Your favorite movie series is Rush Hour? Oh my god. As a 2007 baby, that's insane. That's actually wild. But yes, everyone, thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel, please leave a follow on Twitch or a like and a sub on YouTube. That helps so much. The Pianist is a really good movie. I appreciate it a lot. It helps my channel grow a lot. I am seeing a lot of movement on YouTube recently. Since I got back from my trip 2 weeks ago, I have gotten like 20 subs, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So let's keep it up. Let's keep it moving. I would love it if I could hit 200 subs by the end of the year. That would be amazing. I doubt it'll happen, but we're gonna try. But yeah, have a good night, everybody, and I will see you on the next stream. Bye!